To stand well, you want to start by lining your feet up under your front hip bones. So find those little bones that stick out on the front of the hip and line your feet up straight underneath those. Your feet aren't together, nor are they super wide. They're just lined up nicely under your pelvis. Once you've got that good foot alignment, you want to think about where your pelvis is. Most of us sit with our pelvises further forward than they should be, so that the weight is over the front of our foot and our toes more than is ideal. Bring your pelvis back so it's lined up over your heels a bit more. So the midpoint of your pelvis should be over your ankle bone. This may make it feel like your feet are kind of flapping and wanting to come off the ground, almost like you're going to fall backwards. But just try and hang in there with this pelvis in this position. Imagine a helium balloon coming out the top back of your skull, pulling you up from the back of the top of your head. This makes the back of your neck lengthen and your chin draw in, and you get nice length through the whole spine. Make sure you let your rib cage settle down, that you haven't thrust it forward, and let your pelvis rest heavily on your feet. So you've got the opposition of the head lengthening up, long neck at the back, and the weight of the body grounding down on the feet. Now, just to activate through the legs a little bit more, many of us lock out our knees as part of that pelvis forward posture. So just imagine you've got headlights coming out of the fronts of your kneecaps. Without letting your big toe lift, I want you to rotate the kneecap out a little bit. You're moving from the outside of the hip, so it's turning the thigh bone in the socket just a little bit, which may make you feel like the arches of your feet have activated, your inner thighs are switched on and supporting you, and your knees have unlocked. You want to try holding this good standing posture. Pelvis back over the heels a bit more. Length through the top back of your skull, ribs and pelvis relaxing down, arches activated. Hold that for a minute or two to let it sink into your body as a new way of being.